Imagine someone washing for a full minute, looking careful, even a little anxious. Then a special light reveals bright residue still sitting between the fingers, around the nails, and along the thumb. That is the surprise. The clock can say you washed long enough while your hands tell a different story. Hand washing is not simply leaving skin under water until it feels morally clean. Water helps, but soap or cleanser, friction, coverage, rinsing, and drying all have jobs. If you only rub the palms, extra seconds do not magically clean the fingertips. A good hand wash is more like checking a map than walking the same street again and again. Step back from the sink and the process becomes clearer. At home, at school, in a restaurant kitchen, or in an office bathroom, the setting changes, but the basic system stays familiar. Wet the hands. Add soap or the right cleanser. Build lather. Rub the palms, backs of hands, between fingers, around nails, thumbs, fingertips, and wrists. Rinse away what was loosened. Then dry. That last part is not decoration. Wet hands can transfer leftover moisture and residue to phones, handles, utensils, and food surfaces. The goal is not to perform a hygiene ritual. The goal is to interrupt a route of transfer. Now compare 3 common styles from above. First, the quick rinse. Water touches the skin, the hands look refreshed, but the spaces between fingers and the nail edges still hold plenty of residue. Second, the complete wash. It may not be dramatic, but the person moves through each area with soap and friction, and the remaining residue drops sharply. Third, the misleading one. Someone washes for a long time, but keeps circling the palms. It looks diligent, yet the thumb and fingertips are almost ignored. This is why timing advice should never be separated from technique. Time creates the chance to do the job. It does not do the job by itself. The hardest areas are not always the biggest. They are the folded, narrow, awkward places, fingertips, nail edges, the spaces between fingers, the thumb, and sometimes the wrist. Fingertips touch screens, keys, wallets, food, door handles, and faces. Nails create little borders where dirt can sit. Thumbs are easy to forget because many people rub 4 fingers together while the thumb just hangs beside the action. A simple order helps: palms, backs, between fingers, backs of fingers, thumbs, fingertips, wrists. The sequence is not there to make washing complicated. It is there because human habits create blind spots. If we could cut the moment open, 3 things are working together. The cleanser helps loosen oils and grime from the skin. Friction breaks up material sitting in tiny folds and edges. Rinsing carries loosened material away, and drying reduces the chance that wet hands immediately spread it somewhere else. Hand sanitizer can be useful when soap and water are not available, especially during quick moments outside the home. But if your hands are visibly dirty, greasy, muddy, or covered with food residue, sanitizer is not a perfect substitute. The smarter question is not which tool sounds stronger. It is which tool fits the situation. In daily life, the easiest rule is to connect hand washing to moments of risk. Before eating. Before and after preparing food. After using the bathroom. After coughing, sneezing, or blowing your nose. After caring for someone who is unwell. After touching shared surfaces in busy places. In these moments, rushing under a strong stream of water is not the same as washing. Lather first, cover the important areas, rinse, and dry. At the same time, good hygiene should be sustainable. If constant harsh washing makes the skin crack, that can create new problems. The aim is not punishment. It is a routine you can actually repeat. The before and after view makes the lesson hard to ignore. A fast rinse can make hands look finished while spreading residue around. A complete wash may take only a modest amount of time, yet remove far more because it reaches the right places. A long palm-only wash may feel responsible, but it leaves risk in the untouched zones. This does not mean time is meaningless. Too little time usually means you cannot cover the whole hand properly. But once you have enough time to complete the motions, adding more seconds to the same small area gives smaller returns. The better question is not, how long did I wash? It is, where did I miss? So, does washing longer always make your hands cleaner? Not necessarily. Effective washing is a route. Cleanser loosens, friction reaches, water rinses, and drying helps stop transfer. Around 20 seconds of complete, focused rubbing can be more meaningful than a full minute spent only on the palms. But context still matters. Sticky, oily, visibly dirty, or high-risk situations may need more care. The takeaway is simple enough to remember at any sink: do not worship the timer. Use the time to reach the fingertips, nails, thumbs, gaps between fingers, and wrists. Clean hands are not hands that stayed underwater the longest. They are hands where the important places were actually washed.